Okay, so now that we're at the end of the year, a lot of people have been asking about how to archive their Google classes, and I understand some of you can't get here to get that help. So hopefully the screencast will help you do this. So let's do this. It doesn't take long at all. You just open up your internet, open up Google, and you go to your apps launcher in the upper left-hand corner for most of you, or it might be down on the bottom. Then you're going to open up Google Classroom, and here you're going to find all of the classes that you have active in Google Classroom. But the problem is we're done with them. We don't need to use these classes anymore. The first thing I want you to do, I'm going to take my Period 3 class, and I'm going to click on Rename. See, the problem is that I'm going to have another Period 3 class next year, and I want to be able to know, even if they're archived, the difference between the classes. So I'm going to click on Rename, and I'll show you that again. See this dot, dot, dot right here? You click on that, you select Rename, and I'm going to put 2014 to 2015. Okay, and then I'm going to click Save. So now I've renamed the class with the proper year. Okay, then if you want to, you can delete the students from your class, which will prevent them from having access to the material next year. So if you want to do that, you open up the class, you go to Students, you select All, you go to Actions, and then you click Remove. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to remove all these students from the class? And you just click Remove. And then that's it. They're removed permanently from your class. Okay? Then what you'll do is you will go back home. Okay, so I go to the bars right here on the left-hand side, go home, go to the same class, and now I'm ready to archive it. So I click again. I'm going to scroll down so you can see a little better. Click again on that dot, 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 and I'm going to archive it. Okay? It says, are you sure you're going to be able, once you archive it, you can't edit or whatever. But don't worry, you'll still be able to see it, and you can still restore it too. So you click on Archive, and you'll notice it's deleted from your, it's not deleted, it's archived. It's removed from your active window. So this is all the active courses I have running right now. And I'm going to go click on the home menu again, the bars. If you scroll all the way down, you're going to notice there's a button now called Archived Classes. If you select it, you're going to see all the classes that you've archived, and they're indicated with this crosshatch kind of pattern. You'll notice when you're here, you can still open the class and see everything that's going on. Okay? It's still there for you if you ever need to reference it. And if I want to go back, I can actually, from this window, if I want to make this class active again, I just click Restore. But I'm going to go to the bars again. I'm going to go back to Archived Classes. So I'm going to scroll all the way down just so you can see a couple more things. There's that dot, dot, dot. And from this option here, there's Restore again. So from this window too, you can make your class active again. Or if you just want to get rid of it forever, like I have a couple classes like Period 0, that clearly was just a test class, so I'm going to permanently delete that. Okay, so you have options there as far as if you want to restore the class, delete the class, but this is your archive window. So for most of you, what you're going to want to do, the first step is just to archive all of your classes. So for me, it would be my Period 4 class, my Period 8 class, any classes that I'm not actively using, I'm going to archive. Because next year, I want to have an empty screen here, and I just want to rebuild new classes. So that's step one. Step two, you're going to go into your Google Drive. So you'll open a new window. I'll start from scratch. Open a new window. Click on the Rubik's Cube over here. Go to your Google Drive. And what you're going to find is a folder in your Google Drive that's called Classroom. Okay, I might have asked you to color yours red. I wish it said Google Classroom, but it doesn't. It just says Classroom. So that is a folder that was created by Google Classroom for you, and it's been running all of your work that you've assigned them through this folder that it creates and auto saves for you. So if we open it up, you'll actually see I have here's my period 4 class. And if I open up period 4, I'm going to see all the assignments I've ever pushed through the Google Classroom for the class. And you don't want to move things around in here because you want Google Classroom to be able to find the work when it needs to. And it basically, if you assign a student an assignment, it's going to pull it through this classroom folder, give it to the student, and then the student's going to turn it in back to you and it all goes through this Google Classroom folder. So you really never needed to open it. But now that you're archiving your classes, you're really going to need to archive the folders too, because you don't want to see all of this junk here next year. You want to have this pretty much empty so it can start your new classes. So what you'll do is, and I'll go back just so you can see the steps again. I'll go back to my drives just so you can see. You're going to open up your classroom folder. You'll see all of your classes. You're going to create a new folder. You'll call it Archive. Actually, let's do 2014-2015 Archive. Okay, and then what you do is all of the classes that you are archiving, you're going to take them. And I think before I was using period 4. So, oh no, I was using period 3. So I'll pick it up and I'll drop it into the folder. And you can pick them up and drop them into the folder. And you could do this for every class you want to archive until this is all clear for you and all of your classes are in your archive folder. So next year you'll have a blank slate. And that's it. That's how you do it. And hopefully you'll have an easy time with this. And if you need any help, let me know. No big deal. And yeah, we'll have a good summer. And that's it. We'll talk soon.